Batman. The Dark Knight. Gotham's protector. But what makes Batman so dangerous? Is it his strength? His combat skills? His wealth? Well, there's one answer that stands above all others: prep time. When Batman has time to prepare, he becomes one of the most formidable forces in the entire DC universe. But how does a regular human, no superpowers, no godlike abilities, become such an unstoppable force? Let's dive into why Batman is the strongest thing with prep time and what makes him a true mastermind when given the time to plan. Section 1. What does prep time mean? Cut to a graphic or animation explaining prep time. Narrator/host, voiceover. First, let's talk about what prep time means. In the world of comics, prep time is the concept of a hero or villain having the opportunity to plan, strategize, and set up resources before confronting a threat. And when it comes to prep time, Batman is a legend. Unlike characters like Superman, who rely on raw power, or Wonder Woman with her godly strength, Batman doesn't need to be faster, stronger, or more powerful than his enemies. Instead, he uses his most dangerous weapon, his mind. When given time, Batman can use his intellect, access to advanced technology, and deep knowledge of his enemies to create precise, foolproof plans that almost always put him ahead of the curve, even against the strongest foes. Section 2. Batman's strategic genius. Let's talk about what makes Batman so dangerous when he's got time to prepare. First, there's his ability as a strategic genius. Whether it's analyzing his opponent's psychology, finding their weaknesses, or studying their past, Batman is meticulous in his planning. No one escapes his attention to detail. Batman's Batcomputer allows him to access a wealth of information, from criminal records to scientific data, that he uses to tailor his plans for every situation. And don't forget the Batcave, where Batman keeps an arsenal of gadgets, weapons, and contingency plans ready for action. Narrator/host, voiceover. Take Justice League, Doom as an example. Batman took down every member of the Justice League using nothing but preparation. Against Superman, he used kryptonite, and against Flash, he devised a strategy to slow him down using a tactical response kit. Against Green Lantern, he exploited the Power Ring's weaknesses. Each plan was built from a deep understanding of their abilities and weaknesses, showing just how far Batman will go to ensure victory. Section 3. Batman's prep time wins against stronger foes. Narrator/host, on screen. Let's look at how Batman has used prep time to face off against foes who are far more powerful than he is. One of the most famous examples is when Batman faced the Justice League in Tower of Babel. With prep time, Batman had contingency plans in place to neutralize the powers of each member of the League. Even someone as powerful as Superman wasn't safe. Superman, who has the strength of a god, the speed to outrun light, and nearly impenetrable skin, was taken down by Batman using a kryptonite ring. With enough prep time, Batman can exploit these weaknesses and bring even the most powerful heroes to their knees. And what about someone like Darkseid, the Lord of Apocalypse, a being who can easily destroy planets with a glance? Batman, with prep time, might not defeat Darkseid head-on, but he would certainly have a plan to stop him. Batman's knowledge of the multiverse, combined with his ability to prepare for any scenario, means that even a threat like Darkseid doesn't stand a chance against a well-prepared Batman. Section 4. Batman's strength lies in his weaknesses. So, what is it about Batman's weaknesses that actually make him stronger with prep time? Batman doesn't have super strength, invulnerability, or godlike powers, which means he always has to rely on his wits. His weakness forces him to be more focused, more precise, and more careful with every plan he makes. Unlike characters like Superman or Wonder Woman, who can act on impulse, Batman doesn't have that luxury. Batman's weakness is his humanity, his vulnerability. But this is exactly why his strategic abilities shine. Because he lacks raw superhuman strength, He compensates with preparation, learning everything he can about his enemies and using his resources to level the playing field. Section 5, the greatest examples of Batman's prep time in action. Now, let's take a look at some of the greatest moments in Batman's comic history where prep time made all the difference. In The Dark Knight Returns, Batman, who is well into his age and out of practice, faces off against Superman, arguably the most powerful being on Earth. Despite his physical limitations, Batman takes Superman down by using the environment, technology, and strategic planning to his advantage. It's a moment where prep time makes all the difference. In Hush, Batman also uses his knowledge of Gotham and his enemies' weaknesses to unravel a complex conspiracy and take down an array of powerful foes. Section 6, Batman vs Other Heroes, Why he stands out. So why does prep time make Batman stand out among the rest of the DC heroes? The answer is simple: Batman uses his prep time not just to defeat enemies, but to outthink and outmaneuver them. While Superman can punch through walls and Flash can run faster than light, Batman's power is his ability to outsmart even the most formidable foes. He plans for the unpredictable, which is something no other hero does as effectively. While other heroes might react to threats as they come, Batman's genius lies in his ability to prepare for all possible outcomes, no matter how unlikely. He thinks ahead, and this foresight makes him one of the most dangerous individuals in the DC universe. Section 7, Are there limits to Batman's strength with prep time? But are there limits to Batman's prep time? Can he always succeed? The truth is, there are times when even Batman's meticulous plans fall short. His humanity means that not everything can be prepared for, and sometimes, his contingencies can backfire. But even in failure, Batman's resourcefulness shines. He learns, adapts, and is always ready for the next challenge. Conclusion: Batman, the ultimate prep time master. So, when we look at Batman and his strength with prep time, it's clear that what makes him so powerful isn't just his gadgets or his fighting skills, it's his mind. Batman's ability to prepare for the impossible and come out on top makes him one of the strongest beings in the entire DC universe. In a world full of gods, aliens, and superhumans, Batman's prep time is the ultimate equalizer, making him a true force to be reckoned with. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.